time in our life where we want to strive and get more. We want to hustle. We want to improve on our life. We want to build an empire of our own and make a brighter future for ourselves. Hello, guys. You're welcome back into Nessa's Fantasy. If you're stopping by for the very first time, you're highly welcome into my channel. And please do me a favor by pressing the red subscription button below to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Like my video, comment, and give out all your suggestions in the comment section. I'm willing and ready to learn. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you the best period to travel in Bahrain. Whether you're coming here as a visitor or you're coming here to look for a job, the best period. We all want to work, right? We want to, elevate. We want to get a better future. We want to strive for more money and build an empire of our own. But if you're coming to Bahrain, there is a peak where you come here and you're going to get job. And there are peaks when you come here, there's little or no job for you. Now, I'm going to be elaborating this for my viewers. The best period to come to Bahrain is during November to March. Why? The temperatures during this period are favorable. Restaurants are open, cafes are open, business is booming at this phase. And if you come here during this time, you're looking for a job. Most of the I'm an expatriate. So most of the expatriates who come to Bahrain to work and come to Bahrain during this time, restaurants are open. Why? Because this is the winter. This is the cold season. People are always out. I don't know. During the cold season, people choose to go out more than during the hot time. So during the cold season, people are always out. They go for coffee, they go for tea. And like I was working in my former restaurant where I was working, the former cafe I was working, people were coming. One of our best sales were tea. Like people bought more of tea than any other thing. They would take karak, they'll take green tea, red tea, and the business was moving. Even though it's not really expensive, but anyway, the shop that I was working in was expensive dining, so everything there was expensive. They sell a pot of tea in Cameroon. We just buy Lipton and put it inside now, and we put our milk and our tea and then. But no, it's not like that here. Here you just put like a jar. They put the tea, then mint. And then we had different types of tea. We had Moroccan tea, English tea, French tea. We had different types of tea. So a group of people will come and say they want tea. You can imagine, let's say that container or the jug that they buy the tea is like, let's say, there's even Arabic tea. Yes, Arabic coffee. So some people even come, they were like, I want 1 cup or 1 pot of tea. Then when they buy this 1 pot of tea, another person like on the table, they can end up drinking like 10 pots of tea. And they sit outside. And then the most, I don't know, shocking thing or the most surprising thing about here in Bahrain is people choose to come out, take their duvet or their cover, their blanket, cover it, sit outside under the cold, and be drinking their tea. Yeah, I don't know, but for me back home in Cameroon, I don't think I would have done that. When it's cold, I'm finding my way how I have to go. Anyway, in Cameroon it's even bad because here, when it's the winter, there's not too much rain. The rain here is really less. Maybe rain is going to fall once or twice, but there's going to be wind. That's the only thing that you see that is winter. There's going to be a lot of wind blowing, scattering place. But in Cameroon, we have the rain. And when that rain is falling, a lot of disasters usually happen. We used to have flood. We used to have a lot of disasters back home. In the market, you're walking and water is reaching on your knee level. Rain is destroying places. So during that period, a lot of us want to stay home and just warm. Like when I was living with my grandma, she will be in our house, and then she'll put a big pot, put charcoal, put fire, and the house is warm. But if somebody is coming from outside, the place will feel like we have heater. We didn't have heater. Everything there was just traditional. A big pot, charcoal, then she'll put fire, and then just the charcoal will be heating the house. The whole house will be hot. That's how I went to sleep, because the way it was cold, we are actually living very close to the mountain. So our house is the type of house that when you get up in the morning, the first thing you sight is the mountain. So you can imagine the wind is coming down. It was extremely cold where I was living. So, but here in Bahrain, during the winter, the cold season, it's cold. Bahrain, if it's hot, it's so hot. If it's cold, it's so cold. It does not compromise with its climate. It's first of all a desertic area, so the climate throughout the year is so harsh. But during this period, it's normal. It's favorable for expats, even for visitors who want to come here. They can come here, get a job, because during this time restaurants are open and there are daily workers in their restaurants, in their cafe. So when you come here, be sure you're going to get a job. For sure you get a job during this phase. You're going to get a job, and especially if you're a hardworking type, you're the person who is ready and willing to learn new things, you're going to get a job during this phase. But any other phase, don't worry, I'll be telling you that in my next video. but this is the best period to travel to Bahrain. So if you want to come here, or why I'm making this video is people just travel for traveling sake, or maybe they're traveling because the flights are cheap or anything. Don't travel here because the flights are cheap and you come and get frustrated here. Travel here during the right time, the right period. I told you already, from November to March. This is the period of winter. This is the best phase for you to travel. When you travel during this period, you are sure that you're going to secure a job. So when you come here, you can work in a restaurant, you can work in a cafe, because most of the job expatriates do here, they mostly work in restaurants, cafe, hotels, like receptionists, So when you come here, these are the opportunities that are easy to catch up. You can always get these while looking for a better option. So yes, this is the end part of my video. I hope I educated you guys on the best periods to come to Bahrain. Don't say Vanessa did not tell you. Nestle Fantasy already gave you all the details here. Just pay attention to this video and you get all the necessary requirements or the necessary advice you'll be needing. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys again in my next video. Please, 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 don't go without sharing my video. Don't go without liking. It's not going to take your data. Don't go without recommending me to your friends to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy. Yes, I'll be so grateful. And every subscriber matter in my channel. So thank you if you've been watching so far from the beginning to end. I'm super grateful. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next video. Bye bye.